It is an honor and privilege to stand before you to respond to the charge given me by President Hinckley. I'd like to share with you for a few moments what is in my heart and what I believe it means to be the president of Brigham Young University-Idaho at this time in its history. I believe there are three great imperatives, three great things the Lord would have us do. The first is that we must raise substantially the quality of every aspect of the experience our students have. As good as it is today, and believe me, it is very, very good. Every dimension of the BYU-Idaho experience, spiritual, intellectual, social, must increase in its quality. We must do all of this to better prepare our students for a very challenging world. This will require innovation, inspired innovation, and important changes in many aspects of our work. The second great imperative is to make a BYU-Idaho education available to many more of the young people of the church. But this must be accomplished within the resources that the board already has given us. We have begun this process with the three-track system of admission. Because we learn and teach on this campus year-round, we serve many more students than the 11,600 who are here at any one time. But we must continue to search for creative ways to organize, schedule, and calendar the educational experiences of our students so that more of them may come. Now, imperative number 3. We must lower the relative cost of education. BYU-Idaho is already a remarkably efficient school. We have taken to heart and learned well the lessons of the pioneers. Modest, disciplined, doing more with less, taking good care of what we have, willing to consecrate what we have, and trust in the Lord. In the years ahead, we must continue to put our culture and those pioneer lessons to good use. Even as we seek to increase quality and serve more students, we must pursue new ways to become more productive. Now, we will not get there just by squeezing the organization, nor will we get there by cutting corners. Our path is one of consecration and deeper knowledge of the processes of learning and teaching. With that depth and that consecration will come new ways of learning and teaching that will yield a higher quality experience while requiring relatively fewer resources per student. Now, as we reflect on these three wonderful imperatives, you might imagine that to do them all, to raise quality, to serve more students, and to lower relative cost would be extremely difficult, if not impossible. Indeed, it is traditional and even natural to see in these three imperatives only dichotomies and trade-offs. Higher quality, but only with higher, not lower costs. Serve more students, but only by raising costs or reducing quality. But we are not bound by tradition, nor are we limited to our own understanding or to the wisdom of men. In short, this is a very unusual university. 7.5 years ago, Elder David Bednar stood where I am standing today. And he likened Ricks College to the ship that the great prophet Nephi built under the direction of the Lord. Elder Bednar noted that this was a ship of curious workmanship that was not built after the manner of men and was, when complete, exceedingly fine. He then said these words about Ricks College, quote, "May I suggest that Nephi's experience in building that ship is a model for us at Ricks College as we prepare for and move into the next century. We too must build something we have never built before in order to go someplace we have never been before." Close quote. How prophetic those words would be. The ship of curious workmanship that was Ricks College is now BYU-Idaho. It is a great ship. And we are going places we have never been before. Indeed, we are going places no one has ever been before.